Go live button. Let's see how that goes. Do an audio check, then we'll explain what the fuck. Go live button. Alright, audio sounds good. We have a best of 5. With John FB, I suppose I could use the actual scorecard page. I could, though I might honestly forget to update the scorecard. Just playing some Vermin League, playing in and promoting the event that Strat Game came up with. The whole, just weekly event type deal. But I do have to play my best of 5 in the BBB Season 1 tournament. It's just Land Battle best of 5s. And my weekly opponent this time is John FB, so I was like, this is the time we coordinated to set it up. I asked him, do you mind if I start the stream off with this and then just transition to Vermin League? He said, here. He said, sure. So, yeah, that's just what we're doing. So this first best of 5 will be super sweaty tryhard. Not memeing around, taking all serious builds and all serious picks and bans. Those types of things. And then after that, we'll do some Vermin League, do some, our usual mix of serious with a little bit of fuckery, but like just enough fuckery to make it interesting without entirely throwing games. But this first best of 5 is going to be all bidness. Because I have lost, what have I? I'm 3-2. I've won 3, I've lost 2. Did I lose 2? Yeah. I lost 2 5-game series to the Phoenix King and then to BBB's The Real Chef. The Real Chef one, I was really salty because I fucked around too much and then I lost and it made me sad. My opponent did not fuck around at all. And then the Phoenix King one, we both played serious and it was just a really good 5-game series and he won it. Okay, so he's banned. The pick system's a little weird for their tournament. It's just your opponent can ban one thing before you pick, and then you pick 1, ban 3. So you banned vampire counts. On Blue Each River, I don't really want to use Skaven. This is an awkward-ass map for Skaven, so I'm going to go with something else. Now, my pick 1 isn't super strong. I'm generally fine playing any faction in this game except for Nurgle and Demons of Chaos these days. So I'm not super confident here. By confident, I mean, I like anything, but there's not, one thing where I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I get to play this outside of my Skaven. I don't want to play my Skaven on this map. Let's do Ogres. Ogres have been serving me well recently. This is a good rush map. Blue Ridge River sucks ass for shooting, in my opinion. There's too many trees and too many obstructions. Ogre Kingdoms, ban... What can I ban? What do I want to ban? There's 3 factions. Let's do Slaanesh. Don't really feel like dealing with it. Cathay. Don't really feel like dealing with it. And High Elves. Yeah, those are 3 pretty bad ones for Le Ogres. Everything else I can think of, they have some teeth. Dark Elves can be bad, but some ODM people have assured me that Ogres actually do quite well there, so I have some schemes, some ideas on how that could go. That's fair. GS. You want Lokir, Cyrus? Maybe after the best of 5, but the best of 5 is a tournament one, so I'm not gonna YOLO it. Bruno? Yeah, you probably gotta go to bed. No VC ban? Not for the Ogres. The Ogres are super strong in vampire counts. Ogres are super strong in vampire counts. It's actually wild. Alright, he's going Bretonia. Okay. We saw this a bunch in the faction face-off, but this will be a lot sweatier than those games were. Sorry, I'm just figuring some stuff out right now. That could be good. That's more guaranteed. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, some of those, some of these. Some of those. What else do I even need? Yeah, that could be pretty good. Ooh, but that leaves me awful tight on cash for some of those. And I like those, ladies and gentlemen. I do like those. Get rid of one of you for one of you. Yeah, that's looking like the sauce. Okay. Cool. We'll see how this goes, but I'm excited. I think this is going to be great. While he's finishing his build, I'm just looking over mine and having some last minute thoughts about like, did I miss something? Is this smart? Is this not smart? Yeah, overall, I think this is good. Is this first game? Yeah. Yep. In the best of 5, I picked Ogres. He banned Vampire counts, so I couldn't pick them. I picked Ogres, banned Slanesh, Grand Cathay, and High Elves. I have a borderline unlosable matchup. John might have some schemes. You never know. Take one lead, in my opinion. Trader GG, you don't get to take credit for this. Hey, Trader, you don't get to take credit for this. I haven't changed my build. I have not unreadied. You can't change your build without unreadying. You don't get to take credit for this. You can't come into my stream, steal my ideas, and present them back to me like you're some kind of genius. You can't do it. It's illegal. I already had a lead belcher, you traitor. You traitor degenerate. How dare you? The Green Knight can be an issue here? Oh. Oh, Coops, that's true. He could be. Yeah. You can change it without readying? I don't think you can. I remember there being issues with that. Because I think, like, you could add stuff to your build after readying, but then it wouldn't show up in the lobby. Anyway. I did bring one lead belcher, just because I saw a lot of the replays. It was like these men-at-arms, polearms boxes with a shit ton of leadership and stuff, so one lead belcher just in case you get to a hyper late game scenario, I can just gun them down. We do have 2 crushers. And with this map, there's a reason I didn't want to play it as Skaven. I didn't want to first pick Skaven is because of these forest advances, which I'm going to use to protect my crushers, crushers from field trebuchet fire. It's not that big of a deal, but if the forests are there to cover my advance, why take the free damage? So I'm not going to do that. You might be like, Human Boy, your main line is going to be vulnerable to knights. Not really. Monstrous infantry generally counter cavalry quite well, so if the knights try to just get some free charges on some Noblars, they are going to get slapped in the face by ogres. So that'll be fun. Aside from that, a little bit of a Noblar front line. Do have a Slaughtermaster of the Great Maw. I brought Bone Crusher. I thought about bringing the Maw. I thought about it, but it seemed too risky, so I just brought Bone Crusher. It's a little more safe. 4 Ogre Bulls, because I'm a big fan of Ogre Bulls. And they'll be fine. This map also has a bit of a guessing game on where you think your opponent's going to deploy, whether they're going to deploy there or there. Actually, I think they're probably going to deploy on that little hill, so I'll shift my force over here. But if he's on the right side, it's just going to be a lot of waddling for me to get into position, but I'll eventually get over there. Alright. Slight correction, everything counters cavalry quite well. I don't know about everything. Yeah, okay, I guessed correctly where he's going to be. Now I'll have to have a little bit of a slow advance because I'll need these guys to get up near me, but it doesn't look like he has a trebuchet to pressure me forward, so I'm not really under that much pressure. I forgot to do control groups, not a big deal. I can do that now while I'm waiting. Okay. So we don't want to extend too much. Just looking for any flanking units, like Pegasus Knights or something. But mostly I'm just having these Crushers advance with their dogs. Don't want to overextend, don't want to get too spicy before I need to. So we have Alberic de Bordelot for his AoE anti-large aura. That's pretty cool. And then a discouraged wind spell. Questing Knights. Okay. We'll try and shoot him for free if he's just gonna fly over us like that. Oh my god, he landed. That's a whoopsie. Alright. So we'll see what damage we can get out here, but we might have just killed his lord. He's gonna want that one back. There's a damsel. I'm gonna run some dogs at her just to keep her honest. Yeah, these Crushers getting it done. Do have some Knights in the woods. Don't like that, so I'm gonna throw an Iron Fist on them. Okay, and we're gonna shoot the companions of Quenelles. Meanwhile, Noblars are getting shot by archers. Don't really care about that too much. But we're feeling very confident about how the game started. So Lead Belchers are now shooting the companions of Quenelles for free because they're trying to fight my Sky Striders. Meanwhile, we will do that. Okay, we're trying to get our ogres to push through here. Do good work. Alright, Alberic has shattered. And I will not let my Sky Striders get rear charged any further. So they will turn and take the fight. But it is archer shutting down time. Crushers try and path forward. You guys all shut some stuff down. My Lead Belchers will do their best to walk away. But we do have a Troll Guts coming for those guys. Crushers doing their best. Ogre Bulls and Hounds all doing great. I'll save up for a Butcher, because we're going to get it really quickly, and I need a Butcher for, honestly, maybe still Crushers, but maybe some Saber Test packs or something. How are you guys doing on health? Lead Belchers have 14 out of 16 models, so I'm going to give them the Butcher just to get them through this nasty questing night period, but things are going really well for us. We're looking really good. I'm even going to give all of these guys Terror. Try and help out with that. Meanwhile, we'll have Ogre Bulls continue to chase stuff off, kind of acting as a pseudo dog unit. My Belchers are still getting fucked up as I try to defend them, but that is going to be GG. What up, Black Knight? I'll queue up on Vermin League after this best of 5. Alright. GG, well played. Oh, 3,200 value on the Sky Striders. Dogs, mixed value. A lot of them are just peeling or stopping archers. Ogre Bowls also were just stopping archers, and Noblar started the fight. But Alberic getting sniped out right away at the start is definitely a whoops. And from there, the rest of the fight was a pretty significant disadvantage because his peasants had lowered health. I mean, lowered leadership from their normal low leadership. So they were in for a bad time. Okay. Alright, I have to ban something. Ban Dark Elves. The usual. I always ban Dark Elves. It's just my way now. Hey, cool, bro. How you doing? Black Knight, we stream our best of 5 next. Hell yeah. That would be lit. Black Knight versus Cool Umbrella. High Elves ban Empire, Slaanesh, and Dark Elves? High Elves ban Empire, Slaanesh, and Dark Elves? Well, we're getting the rats. Skaven. If this is what the people want, this is what means do. If it's at a time I can stream it and you really want me to stream it, I can. Okay. You didn't pick a first game, though. Who even are you? I hate that map for Skaven. Hate it. I only... well, that's probably not a smart thing to say on stream, but I only rush on Blue Reach River. I absolutely hate playing ranged factions on it. There's so many forests for you to advance through, but also it just feels jank as shit. Like, so many times when ranged assets will be like, I can't shoot. Why not? The lake. What about the lake? They're fighting next to the lake. I can't shoot. Can you see over the lake? No. Why not? It's what? How can you not see over a lake? It's a depression in land that's filled with water. It's below you. They're across from you. Your range fits it. There's a lake. It's like, I swear, sometimes the ranged AI treats the lake as a straight up vertical pillar into the sky, and they're like, we just can't see past it. There's a lake, and I hate it. So I just play rush factions on that map. All right, distractions aside, what am I doing? Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking again. I'm doing that thing I do sometimes called thinking. Yeah, that's probably smart. All right, what else are we doing? What else are we doing out here? I need to think. I need to think for a moment. Everybody shush. Do I even want that? No. Okay, so we can do that, but how do I get that to work? What the fuck? I mean, I guess. Where did my money go? How did I lose that money? What the fuck? Did I not have arc? Whoa. Okay, that's weird. Sorry, dealing with some stuff. Cut one of those. Yeah, it seems fine. You should take some lead belchers? No! I found a build that can win Hiles versus Skaven. I beat Strat with it. Maybe. Maybe. How many Jezzails is too many Jezzails? I did take 3. I did take 3 Jezzails. So, my Hile versus Skaven build keeps going under modifications, but the recent one that's been doing pretty well for me is the Warlock Master on his Doomflayer for 100 armor, so he just doesn't get Fireball sniped, and it also gives him like 1,500 more health to again avoid Fireball sniping. We have Gorich to melee fight any birds, because I was actually starting to lose to triple bird builds, just because birds are so bird. So that sort of thing. Yeah, his troop count's really low, so it's either cav spam or birds or both. Which we're not surprised by. I take 3 Jezzails because one of them's going to get Fate Abunted. Probably. And I also do have Howling Warp Gale to try and lock the elf lady in place and make her regret ever trying to play video games. But she is on a bird, so she'll probably take very little damage. Oh well. Like, sometimes that's just the cost is getting Fate Abunted. It sucks, but it's true. Anyway, mostly a Skaven slave front line because I know the High Elves aren't going to take a lot of infantry, and if they do, then they fucked up real bad, and I'm going to win the game anyway. So we're mostly worried about a cavalry rush. So I want to put a Skaven slave with each of my Jezzails, which means my front line needs to get spread out a little bit more. Okay, then we have a spare Clan Rat Spear that's just around. I don't know what to do with him. Dot, dot, dot! You go there now. Hooray. Good for you. Anyway, that's that. So maybe we'll get Fate Abunted, who knows? We'll try. I am taking only 1 globe. Normally I have at least 2. But the 3rd Jezzail was rather expensive, because I normally only have 2 Jezzails, 2 globes. But on a map this big, I was a little worried about Bolt Thrower spam. Yeah, there's Fate Abunted. Anyway, I was more worried about Bolt Thrower spam. Which, if he has 4 spread really far across the entire map, I was going to be in trouble. So, yeah. Anyway. My elite Jezzails are going to deal with the caster and just follow her around the map. You're going to turn guard mode off to guarantee that they do that better. And then the rest of my forces are going to move up. Warlock Master and Gorich chill out. Or Gorich is going to go fight Tyrion, I guess. Also an acceptable use of his time. Tyrion Gorge is about to fuck up your day. Rat Ogres and Spears will go fight that while we back off. More Rat Ogres move up, and the first Fate Up unit is out, and it was on to gloves, which is okay. I accept. So Giselles are falling back. I'll also fall back with these guys. And oh, Tyrion, what's wrong, you little bitch? What's wrong, you little bitch? You can't handle Gorge. You can't handle Gorge. You can't handle shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of garbage. That's what I thought. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thought. You dumb motherfucker. How dare you fight Gorge? How dare you, sir? Sir, and/or should I say madam? Fucking little bitch, get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. Thinking you just fight Gorge. Thinking you own the place. Thinking, oh boy, it's Gorge. He's gonna be pretty easy to beat. Oh boy. No. No. Wrong. Fucking Gorge. Fucking this guy. This dude. Thinking he can just fight Gorge like that. Oh shit, Gorge doesn't have his buffs. Thinking Gorge doesn't want to fight without his buffs like that. Gorge needs to run away. Needs to go get his buffs. No, stop beating up on Gorge. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna kill you anyway. Alright. We have sleepy rat ogres somewhere. Oh, they're right here. They just dropped their attack orders onto the bird as per usual. Okay. We'll pop one to Jet. Gorge is currently getting his ass handed to him. Yeah, without his buffs, he doesn't want that fight. And then he got stuck. So he got surrounded by single entities. Rip. Okay, a whole bunch of rat ogres are beating up with the Flamespire Phoenix. We'll see if it even matters. Meanwhile, Operation Help Out Gorich is underway. I'm gonna throw this out just for the leadership and melee defense stuff. So Giselles are back shooting at the Death Lady. Clanrat Spears are gonna get between me and danger, as they should. More Clanrats are gonna try and get between me and danger. That guy's over there. Rat Ogres are still fighting Tyrion, but he's big chillin'. These Rat Ogres are gonna have to go over here. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad, because Tyrion managed to live and get his Heart of Averlarn off, and birds are being birds, so I can't really deal with all the birds. Again, just throwing that out for the leadership and melee attack debuff. Silverhounds are proving rather sticky. Yeah. So you're seeing a bit of the strength of the birds in this matchup. It can just be really hard to deal with them in any capacity. Now Gorge can do it. I did have him dive Tyrion, and he like fucked up Tyrion right away. And then I overextended with him a little bit. I didn't think he would get as stuck as he did, but he just got fucking stuck. Like, he could not move at all. And that was a real pain in the ass for him. So, yeah. At this point, it is lost, so I'll just concede. I think that was pretty unlucky, unfortunately. Like, just unlucky that Gorich got caught like that, and I just literally couldn't move him. It's like, I guess it's mostly a good play by my opponent, but then he just couldn't hit Tyrion and slowly died away. Because I needed him, obviously, running around dealing with the birds and such. The Globe got Fate Up Unit and taken off the map. Giselles were doing what they could, but then they got beset by Illyrian Reavers. Holy shit, those weren't even Silver Helms! Illyrian Reavers are OP, dude. Those fuckers don't break for anything. Just light cav running around like they're unbreakable. Anyway. Yeah, so there's two Illyrian Reavers, and his birds just dove through everything and got surrounded by Rat Ogres. But Rat Ogres are more of a blocker than a real damage unit. So they didn't do much damage when they were surrounding stuff. And yeah, so it was just GG. Reavers are so good. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I think I misplayed it a bit. Again, with Gorich overextending, like that's the big misplay. I think if I had kept him a little more safe after he beat up Tyrion, waited for his cooldowns, obviously that would have been a lot better. I don't know how much I could have done about the Illyrian Reavers, because I intercepted them appropriately with spears and rat ogres, and they just pushed, like, he just right-clicked onto my Giselles more and more, and they didn't take that much damage. Elves always have crazy light cav, yeah. Knighthood, I was mostly joking. Like, Reavers are super, super strong, but, like, it is what it is. Like, Elven light cav's supposed to be that way. Dark Riders, Glade Riders, Spears, Illyrian Reavers are all really, really strong. But no, it was just a joke. It's gonna be okay. Peak pass, and I have to pick first, huh? Teeth breakers are clearly a cost-effective way to deal with two Illyrian Reavers. They are not. Rattling gutters do surprisingly low damage to cavalry. You don't like any of the high elf cav other than Dragon Princes? What are you, insane? Empire ban dwarves VC. He didn't know that was Gorich. Empire ban dwarves VC and Warriors of Chaos. Khorne. Dark Elves? Oh, Dark Elves, yep. Empire banned Dwarves, VC, Dark Elves. Y'all are insane. Illyrian Reavers are fucking great. They're a great unit. Compare them to 600 gold Rangers. Illyrian Reavers are just better at what Rangers wish they could do. No. My main hatred... Oh, he's going Grand Cathay? Alright. My main hatred is definitely towards bird models in general. Phoenixes, Great Eagles, Manticores have a bird model too. It's just like, they're so weird and janky. When they land, they can push out of surrounds. Like, Tzeentch's bird models are also that way. It's like something about having the big flappy wings, but a small model besides it. They can just get surrounded by spears. Not even clan rats. Like, it's across multiple races, right? Because we see it really popular against Dark Elves right now, is they can get surrounded by spears and monstrous infantry, and they just take, like, no damage and then push their way out anyway. Even if you look at their stats, their mass isn't that big. Like, try trapping Kairos or try trapping a Great Eagle. Most of the time, they can just walk out anyway, because their wings kind of... Like, their wings push models aside as if their wings don't have mass, and then there's nothing in front of them, so it's like, yeah, this 200 mass... Eagle, or whatever it is, can move through 600 mass of monstrous infantry because there's no monstrous infantry in front of it. So of course it could just walk out. And it's like, there was stuff in front of it. Its fucking wings pushed them out of the way. Ugh. So yeah, I hate bird models. And you can see it in that game a bit with rat ogres and clan rat spears and skaven slave spears surrounding phoenixes, and they just took like no damage. But it's not a great example because, again, rat ogres aren't real killers in that aspect. All right, Cathay versus Imperial. So I can't pin dragons either. Rangers can kill black orcs? I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. If that is true, that's silly. So I hope it's not true. Sorry, I'm busy thinking. Okay, so I have that and that. What else am I really worried about from Cathay? Okay. Do I get some of these? I don't know. I could use more infantry. TBH. Yeah, that seems alright. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Come back. Let's see how this goes. Alright, ready to go. What do y'all think of the new trailer? Dude, I worked so hard on that thing. What's the matchup? Oh, it's Empire vs. Grand Cathay. The official one. I was honestly like kind of sweating that people might think that was cringe or something, but I don't know. I just had a bunch of ideas for stuff I thought would be funny, and I was like, oh, I could totally release a fake ass Skaven trailer. Yeah, it's 1-1. Yeah. I forgot to update his score quick. Yep. I fucked up the Skaven game. Fucked up. Anyway, troop count is almost 2,000. That is kind of what I was hoping to see. I think the thing with this build that I have right now, the thing I am most scared of is a non-infantry box. You know, like maybe Miao Ying and a Cav Rush or Long Marauders or like, I don't know, just something unexpected. So what we ended up doing is a front line of a shit ton of infantry. And then we have Huntsmen. In case of fire rain rockets, they'll be stalked, so you can't shoot me, and I'll have to waste his ammo on my chaff. Then we have Sterling's Revenge and the Silver Bullets, also both stalked armor-piercing options in case of the rogue Terracotta Sentinel or Miao Ying or something I need armor-piercing missiles for, but all my missiles are stocked. So on the advance, we can't get completely fucked by crane gunners, can't get completely fucked by cannons, and whatnot. Cavalry component, we have 4 Empire Knights. They'll trade decently with Jade Lancers. They'll beat Peasant Horsemen and Longmas. Not worth investing more in the Cav Corps anyway. Then we do have 2 Outriders with grenade launchers to help clear out the Cathay box in the later game. We both Sargelt on foot with Searing Doom and Plague of Rust. Just trying to be small, inconspicuous, out of the way. Wait, the trailer was fake? No, it was totally real. It was the realest thing you've ever fucking seen. I don't know what you're talking about, but you sound silly right now. Also, hi, dog. Does Balth have Plague of Rust? He has Plague of Rust and Searing Doom. Green Giant would be impossible for you to kill. You heavily overestimate the Green Giant. Alright. So move up cautiously. We don't want to get too far ahead of our infantry or anything. I'll advance on the other side of these trees. Miao Ying's here. Not thrilled about that, but it is what it is. And then it's a shit ton of infantry. Some Jade Lancers in the back, but that's manageable. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, they hit the trees. I was like, did you seriously miss that bad and you hit your own dudes? Okay. So we'll continue moving up. There is a peasant horseman that my Empire Knights are catching, so they should be able to rout it off rather quickly, hopefully. And we will see. Meanwhile, you guys will move up a little bit. Yeah, we have Empire Knights still on top of that peasant horseman. They should be able to take it out, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. And Miao Ying is officially a giant scary dragon lady. Okay. So we'll just try with all of our bodies to press forward. Those peasant horsemen seriously just running around? Like they own the damn place? Okay. Miao Ying is fucking YOLOing it into my formation. We will tell her to stop that. There we go. She's taking a good amount of damage for her transgressions. Peasant horsemen finally kind of lost the plot a little bit, and they're now getting murdered. Outriders, grenade launchers, shoot at the Jade Lancers before my Empire Knights get there. Don't friendly fire them again, please. Thank you. Now you can move forward. Because the Empire Knights should be able to beat Jade Lancers when they have the charge and... etc. Lost my train of thought there. You know what? And that's just how it's going to be. Okay. We have to do a bit of kiting, a bit of chicanery. And our grenade launchers somehow missed standing still peasant spears. That's very exciting and cool. How did you miss standing still peasant spears? How did that happen, huh, buddy? Huh? Chief? Alright, starting to get some counterfire from Cathay. Not a huge fan of that. TBH, we've routed some peasant horsemen. We do need those Empire Knights back, though, so we're just going to have to come over here and deal with that. Okay, Outriders are retreating all over the place, which is great. You Empire Knights are going to need to push through. You guys defend you. Okay. Outriders try and come back. You guys try and deal with that. And hooray, we've routed off some things. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's peasant horsemen. Alright, go into melee. Flag of Rust. Okay, trying to run away with those, trying to run away with these. These guys are back. I swore I told you guys to attack those peasant horsemen, but I guess nobody's listening anymore. Okay, silver bolts are all gonna die, but that's an acceptable cause for, I don't know, reasons. But with grenades in the back, we should be able to take those guys out. Should. Grenades plus huntsmen, and we're still having troubles taking those guys out. Alright. You guys keep getting caught by peasant long spearmen. I'm sure part of that's my fault, but I also feel that somehow you aren't making the most out of your movement orders. Okay. Grenade launchers did eventually take out those knights. Miao Ying's still on my ass, not loving that. Okay, leave those peasant long spearmen, I don't care about them anymore. What we need to do is deal with those. Those archers are kicking the shit out of my archers are kicking the shit out of my guys. My Empire Knights. That's really annoying. Hey guys, whoever designed Cathay, maybe 90 armor shielded archers for 600 gold was not a wise decision. Just throwing it out there. Just saying that maybe it was a dumb one. Alright, GG. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Just high elf fans just living their lives in their zone, moisturized, perfectly zen. That's funny. I think that's funny. Yeah, Empire Knights, I didn't play the best of them. Left them in some bad situations. Outriders, grenade launchers got way outshot by archers, which that happens to skirmish cavalry a lot. Honestly, I just didn't think of that, so that's a whoops on my part. The Young didn't get too much done, which is fine, but the Jade Warrior frontline held forever. Jade Warrior crossbows and Celestial Dragon crossbowmen took like 0 damage from any counterfire or from getting charged by cavalry. So that was just a bit of a faction diff. Rip. The most consistent success I've had with versus Cathay is heavy spell bombardment using techless for magic wins. Oh, Mega wins Flock of Doom. Yeah, but I'm Empire. I can't do that. Rockets? The map wasn't the best for him. Yeah, the map was on a weird hill, so I couldn't see very much of his stuff. Yeah. Happens. Happens. The Skaven game, I'm mad I lost because I made like one little misplay, but there was also just some unlucky bullshit happening. That game was just misplaying in a bad build because I honestly forgot that archers would outtrade Outriders grenade launchers so heavily. So then that was a whoopsie. And then there were several times where peasant long spears caught my Empire Knights, which is just a misplay because Empire Knights are way faster than peasant long spears. So sometimes you play bad, sometimes you lose games. Alright, I banned Dark Elves. What will John FB do? So what have I played? Empire, Skaven, and Ogres, and he's played Grand Cathay, Brett, and High Elves. See what he ends up picking. On Harrow Ridge. Not a great map for shooting. We'll see. Sounds like you must give in, hubby. Be one of us. I'm alright at High Elves, but yeah, I don't have anything against them. He's typing. Quick stuff a silver helm on his head. Empire ban Grand Cathay, Dwarves, and Vampire counts. Oh, you're playing Empire now? Okay. Empire ban Dwarves, Grand Cathay, and Vampire counts. Green beans. The green beans. They are just a faction that I'm like most practiced with now. So sticking with factions I know how to play. Greenus, Venus, we live or die by the Wa. Sounds like the time for Dark Elves. Yeah, I'm just not that confident in it. Just not that confident in my Dark Elves. I'm especially trash at ye old Elves of Dark. Also, I feel like John FB and I just played this not too long ago. Like the other night. I won that one, so... Maybe we could do it again, maybe we won't. One way to find out. Oh, he's on a Dark Elf fast? I've never been a huge Dark Elf person. So that does sound like me. Could do that. It's a 0 gold spend. Yeah. Sure. Minus Emp can heal their war wagons and Dark Elves can't heal them Scourge Runners. Yeah, I'm not a good Scourge Runner player at all. And I'm not a great dragon player, so like, I'm just not really good at the current Dark Elf meta. I don't know. I'm not gonna stake the whole series on a faction I'm not very comfortable with. I'll at least like go out playing something I've practiced on. Yeah. If the John FB stands for John F. Bennedy. Oh, God. He banned Dowie, unfortunately. Didn't use Dowie as her main counterpack to Beastman Warhammer 2, even though they sucked there. Yeah, but I had like a super cancer build that won. I think like I only lost with it one time. You're bringing in the Emp meta? Black Knight? Dude, I've been playing Empire this whole fucking time. I've been playing Empire without war wagons this whole fucking 3-patch cycle. Where you been? Where you been? Empire Knights, Knights of the Blazing Sun, fucking Boris Todbringer. Alright. It's good old Green Bean Rush. It's good old Green Bean Rush. Where's that great green profit to make my army actually good with Bonewood spam? Some squigs to back up the front line. Now the Empire doesn't have like the most armored front line, but squigs still are nice at like saturating in there and getting some more work done. 2 stone trolls to help really bunker bust through that front line. Then we have Boar Boy Cav, because when Wurzag throws out the big buffs for everybody, they will trash on some Empire Knights, which will be pretty cool. Do have the 8 peak loons. Get in there and do some funny business, and we do have the 2 skirmish cav of legend, the skirmish cav of old. Then we have the broken tusk mob, Boar Boy Biggins. I'm gonna keep them around in case I need them for some boar shenanigans, maybe. Maybe, possibly. Let's build up the skirmish cav. I'll have the poison over here and the armor piercing over there, just to do some stuff. Also beat you plenty. It was a really dumb build. It's so fucking busted. Versus specific factions. Like if they didn't have strong range pressure. And that's that. How about you bring a basic lord with a horse and call him Marius Black? Sure. Okay. Quick breather for L nerves. Just want the front line. Then the 2 secret units will go be secret elsewhere. We do have Boris. We do have Boris. Wurzag's gonna stay in the trees for a little bit. Gulk says it, we do it. Okay, some Wolf Riders are gonna roll up on the backfield and see if that does anything. Deathcaster with Fate Abuna and Spirit Leech. Okay, then Wurzag's gonna want to chill out in the trees for a little bit. And while we advance, I'll give my goblins some orders. Since we will want them to be engaged rather swiftly in the process. There are huntsmen in that box, it looks like, judging by the formation of the box. Hey there. So have our Wolf Riders run up and do some squishing. Okay. What are those, squigs? Okay, I'll buff up my Boar Boys as they charge straight at Boris Toddbringer. I'll even net him in place. Stone Trolls are going to have to push through. Now that some of these guys have gotten engaged, we can move up a little bit. We're going to try to sneak some Wolf Riders in here. But do have some Stone Trolls. Yes, those guys have left, so now we will charge in with the Wa ablazing. Okay. We have fully saturated the area, my lord. Everybody's routing. Throw a spinner out there. It's gonna hurt more of their troops than ours. Oh, goddamn, it'll still hurt ours a little bit. That's okay. Okay. Skirmish Cav need to start turning into little chasers. You guys keep fighting him. Wurzag's chilling. That's an unbreakable unit, so we're gonna leave that alone. Those guys aren't going anywhere either, so why don't we just back the fuck off for a second. And Fists of Gork to the Stone Trolls that I told to beat up Boris, because I really need them to have combat stats for a little bit. We have fully saturated the area, my lord. We're doing our best. Alright. Boar Boys, Spider Riders, you are rapidly turning into Chasing Cav. Poor boy biggins and everything like that. Go fight some of those. Warzag is here. Warzag's gonna throw out a little bit of this. Stone trolls. Abandon the fight. Trying to chase down that mage is not working out for you, so let's just leave it alone. Those boars are too healthy to be chasing random, almost dead spears. You guys can chase those Empire Knights, though. That seems fine. Warzag's gonna avoid this Empire Knight charge because he doesn't want any of that sauce. He doesn't want any of that juice. It's not for him. And Huntsmen are back. Huntsmen are gone. Boar boys plow into that death mage. These boar boys are gonna try and attack some spearmen. Stone trolls are still trying to beat up our dear friend Boris Toddbringer. Squigs are infinitely rampaging after routing units. Do have some goblins that need to join in the fight, join in the fun. Throw another spinning loon through the Empire formation. Chase a whole lot of stuff. Warzag's still chilling. I'm even going to use Effigy to get on that guy just to do the damage. I'm not even that worried about the net effect. I just want to do the damage and get him to route, because if he routes, we'll get a chain route, and then it's army losses. GG. I'm not always trash. Infantry spam, research complete. I had 5 infantry! 6. I had 6 infantry! What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about John's build. Okay. Black Knight. Never mind. Never mind my outburst. I thought you were accusing me of infantry spam, and I'm like, what are you talking? This is like cav. This is mostly cavalry. Okay, yeah. I thought you were saying, yeah. I thought he was like, oh, I must study this green skill build. Infantry spam, and it's like, what? What are you on, drugs? Alright, last map. Last pick 1. I have played as, I'm gonna just list it out. Me, Greenskin, Skaven, Ogre Kingdoms, Empire. You... Oh. Lol, I was just typing that. Okay. Cool. He has 1 ban. What's he gonna ban? What's he gonna ban? He's already played High Elves and Grand Cathay, so if I keep banning Dark Elves, I think I'll be alright. And then we'll just have to fight vampire counts. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cav has just mounted infantry, you infantry spammer. That's really funny. I like it. Three knights and a burb. 3 knights. Oh, you're talking about Boris being on the bird. Alright, he bans Dark Elves. No Dark Elves for the hummus boy. No Dark Elves for the lad made of hummus. Like, High Elves are there, but again, I haven't been playing a lot of them, and I kind of, like, in a serious series, I kind of want to stick to what I've actually been playing, even if it's not super meta, just because I know... Just because I know it. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. High Elves, Empire, Brett, and Grand Cathay. So if I picked Vampire Counts... Because he left it up. And I could ban 3 things, and there's already 4 things missing. I could pick Vampire Counts, ban Dark Elves. That might be the smartest thing to do, is just pick vampire counts here. I'm looking at all the factions, and I can pretty easily ban out most of the things that counts just like straight up can't deal with in any capacity. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's hit the vampire counts. Ban dark elves. I'll leave up the mirror. I'm more worried about cheese is a strong word, but like getting a matchup that's like really cheesy and gross. Like dwarves. So ban dark elves, dwarves. He's already used high elves. I'm gonna leave Nurgle up. I know there's a pretty disgusting Nurgle build out there, but I think I can beat it. I'm gonna ban ogres. Last time I played ogres versus vampire counts, it felt real good for the ogies. Well, no, I have some ideas about that. I might want to ban lizardmen. There's a pretty disgusting Dreadsaurian blob. I'm suspecting he'll either go for the mirror, go ogres, or go Nurgle. Are the three things I'm suspecting here. Ban Tzeentch? I don't know. I'm not that scared of Tzeentch as counts, but maybe I should be. That's the thing, is counts get banned so often that I don't actually like know all their matchups super well. Which one of you ladder fiends are playing tonight? I'll play after this best of 5. And this is the last game, so. Nurgle, there it is. All right, it's Nurgle versus counts, and I have some ideas on how to deal with this. Human Boy hates Dark Elves so much he would rather face Tzeentch and vampire counts. When you're not wrong, you're not wrong. So you're saying there's a chance. I've never seen the FB Nurgle either. I think I know what sort of build is coming my way. Best of 5s do strange things to a man. It's true, they do. Okay, I just gotta make sure I do everything correctly. Okay. Sorry, we're doing some big thinking. These are important times. Okay. Really streaming Nurgle VC? Yeah. Itchy palm. Yep, gotta do it. Just trying to figure out the right way to do this. I can't do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to find another way to do that. Whatever that is. Whatever mysterious that I am speaking of. Yeah, maybe with this and that, I think I should be okay. Alright, let's do it. No, I need the Barrow Legion! Shit. I never go into battle without my Barrow Legion banner, even when I'm not taking Heinrich Himmler. Wait, that guy looks expensive. Did I get this right? Yes. Okay, just making sure I didn't take every spell on my lord, or I would be fucking trolling. Okay. Wait. Cut that. Cut that. Take that. Give you that. And then Chevs. There we go. Alright, game 5. Nurgle VC. I had to cut a Mortis engine because I wanted double Vargulf and a dragon. And that's 4 SEMs. But the usual way I see Nurgle play this is like almost no infantry. They have like 3 Exalted Plague Bearers, which I think I can kill with Crypt Horrors and Knights and Breath Attacks. And the Mortis engine will be kind of a moot point. So I think the double Vargulf is going to be more important than a Mortis engine. Yeah, he only has 404 models. So the Mortis engine, like, it would have been nice, but it's not as critical, I think, as the double Vargulfs for taking down the single entities and shit. Yeah, I think this is the matchup, not the matchup, the build I was thinking it was. It's either Kugath or a Greater Unclean One. It's either Kugath or a Greater Unclean One, and then like another Greater Unclean One, and a bunch of Exalted Plague Bearers, and then like a Shrine of Nurgle or something. I don't remember it exactly, but I just remember it being pretty degenerate.
The summoning begins.
So we'll see if we can beat it. If not, we can't. Trying to out-heal VC? Not really, and that's the Mortis engine I used. I had it until I realized that the 2 Vargulfs and the Blood Dragon Lord and the Mortis engine was too many SEMs, so I cut the Mortis engine. So I'm not really trying to out-heal them. I actually brought the Vargulfs for more dueling potential, because I just worry you lack damage, because you're not going to out-heal, out-drain Nurgle. 3 Exalted Plague Bearers and 5 Nurglings? Yeah, sounds like it. So, we'll have to use Breath Attacks, we'll have to use the Helm of Discord, Sword of Anti-Heroes, and Heart Piercing pretty effectively. I also brought Gaze and Gash in case there's, like, Exalted Heroes or something I can just pew-pew real quick. And the key is Rancid Visitations. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's enough. Might be. 4 Crypt Horrors is a very interesting decision. Is it? These things are jacked as fuck right now. Remember, this is BBB rules, not fruit rules? Yeah, but I checked. Those are all SEMs. I checked. Alright, so we have Kogath, Cultist, Exalted Hero of Nurgle, Uncle Frunkle, and then 4 Plague Bearers, 2 of which are Exalted. No, 1 is Exalted. Okay. So it is what it is. Gonna set up that long flank while we wait for the zombies to waddle their way up. Yeah, Cryptors, stay back. I don't want any friendly fire. Cryptors aren't a decision. Yeah.
Necromancer.
To be fair, you're not up to date on the current meta. Yeah. Cryptors are mega strong.
The dead are mine.
Okay.
Magic.
I'm gonna try to muck up the Festering Stooges. Okay. That also works. I mostly just wanted them to not grenade my Vargulfs.
Necromancer. Life ends.
So, that was all I wanted. If they don't want to do that anyway, then that's fine by me. Okay, so let's throw down a Helm of Discord that affects everybody. Then we will breath attack this guy. I'm keeping my Cryptors that aren't currently involved in the fight out of it because I'm going to need to feed my infantry in slowly. Alright. So I'm getting Rancid Visitation right now. Trying to get some poke out, but not actually getting that much damage, unfortunately. Okay. So the double Vargulfs are fighting. Meanwhile, I'm going to send some Exalted Plague Bearers over here. Not Exalted Plague Bearers, some Cryptors to deal with the Exalted Plague Bearers. Okay, Spirit Leech and Rancid Visitation is getting cast on my guy. It's not nice. Okay. Have another breath attack. I don't honestly care about the Plague Bearers that much. Okay, got a decent breath attack down on that guy. Knights charging in again as grenades are trying to hit my Dudo. Knights will back off. Cryptor is going to opt in for a second. Get a nice little charge over there. Oh, I have a Helm of Discord, so I should go use that.
Winds of death. Vampire Lord.
Helm of Discord.
Blood magic. Withers. I thirst.
Okay. These Cryptors that are getting fucked on need to opt out. These Cryptors that are getting fucked on need to opt out. I went a little too far away with my Helm of Discord. I'm getting Rancid Visitation again. Okay. Yeah. You guys need to passively heal for a while. I need to passively heal for a while. Vargulfs are still attempting to bump and grind. This Vargulf's actually crumbling. So I'll heal him a little bit. Okay, so the Vargulf is going to heal for a little while. Knights are still trying to cycle charge. Man, cycle charging is just doing no damage to these guys, though. Feed in another zombie. Throw in a Vargulf. One of the plague bearers is about dead.
A new order comes.
Cryptor back out. Other one go in.
Yes, order cutter.
Helm of Discord. Land on this guy. Try and beat his ass. Getting some decent shots onto good old Uncle Frunkle. Okay. Do need to opt out for a little bit. Invocation to heck on myself, I suppose. Get up in the sky. Dodged a lot of that plague bearer fire. Shoot that quick. And then dodge again, because the plague bears are going to shoot me again. Wow, these plague bears really aren't dying, huh? Another rancid visitation's hitting me in the face. I'll see if I can survive it. Maybe.
Necromancer. Our time is gone.
I'm living through it. My leadership's not holding, so I can't throw an invocation to heck down. Yeah. So without leadership, I just crumble away. I didn't get to use invocation. That's pretty lame. Without my lord, that's GG. RIP! Looks like GG. Yeah. VC do have a very hard time dealing with that, and wow, my Vargulfs underperformed. Knights did okay. Crypt Horrors did okay. They just got Mortis and drained, but that is relying very heavily on the jank of single entities, because so many times my Crypt Horrors surrounded Nurgle units and just like didn't swing at him or T-posed on him. Yeah. Kuyath Gold? 7,000. Yeah, because I was psycho charging a lot with my Cav. It just wasn't dealing any damage. And then I had surrounded him with Crypt Horrors multiple times, but they weren't dealing any damage. So it was just like not swinging and not dealing damage while getting Mortis Engine drained down. And I don't know what the Vargulfs are doing, but they were apparently just shitting the bed, which is very unfortunate. Oh well. It is what it is. It took you a few long nights to come up with that with Sabris. I honestly think it only works because of the way unit interactions are. Like, I think that they rely entirely on jank. Because, like, I start attacking here with the Vargulfs. You have 59 melee defense versus 50 melee attack. And he just starts missing. Starts swinging, does 39 damage value. He's hitting a lot here, he's just not doing any damage. Even with 255 weapon strength, it's just not doing anything. is annoying. Yeah, these knights are just kind of bundled up on themselves, not getting a whole lot of attacks off. How are the Crypt Horrors doing? Crypt Horrors are also just standing around. Yeah. Sometimes they get attacks off, but... yeah, it's a pretty good blob. Now you get to get beat up by Blood Penguin on quick battles? Isn't he fighting Lenorm right now? Rancid plus Spirit release plus Defiling Deluge? What's Defiling Deluge? That's the only one I don't know.
Very well.
Okay. I just want to see what happened with these things again. So Phoenixes dive in. Phoenix gets surrounded and netted. Phoenix stops taking any real damage. Phoenix runs away after getting shot by some Giselles. And I think it's this Illyrian Reaver that I'm most confused how it got to my Giselles. Because I feel like I headed it off pretty well. Yeah, Rat Ogres are attacking it. Oh, okay, it runs away. I thought it just plowed straight through him. It's taking like 0 damage from these Rat Ogres hitting their models, though. What the fuck? Okay. That's pretty cool, Illyrian Reavers. And then Gorich, I keep telling him to move. Now he can't. He has 70, yeah, 120 melee defense. He's not going to be able to hit Tyrion. The Phoenix isn't even trapping. He's just stuck there. Oh, and then he gets distracted by archers. And now he's back to fighting Tyrion. Then he staggers. Yeah, he hasn't swung. There we go. Now he swings again, but he's already too late. He's going to rout. Damn. It's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. No, I obviously have no globes because the one I did have got Fate Immuned, but that's just a... that's a build failure. Damn. Shit sucks. This keeps happening to me, though. I'll win a whole bunch of games that don't matter, and then I'll lose tournament games real fast. Anyway. Just clearing out these because he's going to send him into the guy, so we're fine. He just needed the first game, which I sent to him. Oh, Defiling Deluge. Yeah. Okay. That's the special ability. Salty, man. Salty as fuck. Pixar High Elves, Empire, Norska, no ban. Pixar High Elves, Empire, Norska, no ban. Okay. High Elves, Empire, Norska, no ban. Oh, let's do Lizardman ban Empire, huh? Thanks for the tea.
You're welcome.
What kind of tea is it?
It's decaffeinated Earl Grey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lizardman ban what? I'm actually fine fighting all of these factions, but let's ban High Elves. Empire versus Lizardman? Alright, this has been a bit. VC needs to bring a Mortis? Yeah, I tried bringing double Vargulf, but I didn't know that Vargulf was apparently just suck dick. Like, they didn't do anything. Yeah, I used to have a Mortis engine, but I cut it to get a second Vargulf because I thought they could duel well, but then they just, like, didn't. I don't know. They did horrifically bad for some reason. Anyway. Empire versus Lizardmen. What are we doing? What are we doing? Who are we? What are we doing here? Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. I got some big things to be doing right now. Pleasure's Reach, Slaanesh Wastelands. It's kind of a small-ish map. They call me Schmishmail. Oh, that could be fun. Sure. What up, BFly? How you doing? ping, what's that about? Okay. I don't know how I managed to keep winning random Vermin League games, but I lose all the tournament games. God damn it. So I think I'm out of the BBB tournament. Like, obviously, I'm still in it. You keep playing no matter what. Even if you go, like, I forget how many weeks there are, but let's say there's 8. Even if you go 0-8, you keep playing in the Swiss format. But I don't think even if I sweep the rest of them, with a record of 3-3, however many weeks there even are left, I think if I end up at, like, what is it, 5-3, I don't think there's any hope in going on to the next stage, so I think I'm out. The series with John FB was 2-3. Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty close series. I fucked up a Skaven game, and then I tried to beat the Nurgle Blob with vampire counts, but I didn't account for how shitty Vargulfs apparently are, so then they did a lot less DPS than I thought. And then I didn't bring a Mortis engine because I needed the SEM slots for Vargulfs, because I was trying to go for more dueling and less, like, grinding down, because I knew he was only going to have, like, 4 infantry units, which he did. So I was thinking that the extra dueling power of the Vargulfs would work better. Because, like, even if I had the Mortis engine, I don't think that would have changed how that game went. It just felt too cursed. Like, my Crypt Horrors just kind of T-posed and didn't do anything. Same with the Vargulfs. It's like, alright, take out one Vargulf, add a Mortis engine. You're gonna get the same result. Like, kill the Plague Bearer, sure, but if everything just T-poses on Nurgle while they're getting Mortis engine drained down by him, they're gonna lose, which is why it's apparently a pretty bad matchup, but I don't know. Thought I could try it with effective cycle charging and breath attacks. It was not meant to be. Pterodon rock drops could be fun here. I've generally found Pterodons to be underwhelming for their price point. They're very expensive, and their DPS is extremely lackluster outside of the rock drop. If we gave the VC the handguns. Yeah. The campaign exclusive handguns. Shit sounds lit. Anyway. This build's pretty straightforward. Took Mazda for the net in case of Outriders. And hey, there's some Outriders. Anyway, took Mazda for the net. Capabilities, plus his Ruination of Cities and Banishments. Pretty good at clearing out, like, infantry spear boxes or something. He also has Healing with Apotheosis and Harmonic Convergence to give us some Statarinos. Then our front line is a mix of Saurus, who can beat any Empire infantry outside of Great Swords cost effectively, and Skinks. Okay, so he has some Huntsmen, he has Gelt. Alright. Alright and okay. Okay, we're just gonna hope for some good RNG on that one. Nope. Not really. Not your night. Okay. So we've netted those guys. Hopefully effectively dealing with them. Let's charge in here, get my Cold One Spear Riders, and Feral Cold Ones go deal with Empire Knights, but you guys can chase them down. We did net those guys, though they ended up being a little stupid, and everybody clumped up on top of themselves, which is a little unfortunate. Buff this whole area up, keep running you guys forward, throw out even more healing onto that. Okay. We are piling in, slowly but surely. Routed off those Empire Knights. Let's push through over there. Push through, push through, push through. Keep pushing. Keep running them all around. Give you guys some enhanced melee defense stats. Alright. We are chasing down a lot of things. Which is good. Okay, if that net goes off, I'm gonna have to run over there real quick with these Spear Riders. I need them to get rid of those Empire Knights so they can do my bidding and go run down those riders. That's a very painful Searing Doom. Okay, I will officially fight you. Okay, you are taking forever to do anything, my dude. Fine, come here. Jesus Christ. How did you not finish that banishment in that much time? Whatever. Whatever. Just kind of not having a real good day here, are we? Well, Cold One Spear Riders, I gave them Harmonic Convergence. I surrounded Balthazar Gelt in them. They are doing 0 damage to him, and they are getting fucking obliterated by basic spearmen. That's all very fun. That's all very fun and cool. Cold Ones, why are you so bad? You're very critical to the Lizardmen roster, but you are fucking terrible. Oh, this one is unfortunately lost. Shit. I know the bounce power is even, but the bounce power is on drugs. So, yeah, I surrendered because I didn't have anything that could run down his mobile assets. Balthazar Gelt escaped from my trap. Mazdamundi used all of his crowd clearing spells, and they didn't even do that much damage, unfortunately. So from the rest of that game on, I was just going to get kited. And the bounce power was at half strength, but it just assumes that he'll take a melee fight with me, which he shouldn't do. So, yeah. Can't win them all? Yeah. Shit happens. God damn, dude. Yeah, cold ones just suck, unfortunately. They're very, very, very important, and you need them, but they do suck ass. The fact that Coops is playing football, but I'm currently not, hurts my pride as a Brazilian. Fair. Bye, Coops. I'll put the blocker back up. I don't know. If I have another bad game, I'll probably just end the stream. If this best of 3 goes okay, I'll play one more best of 3. But if this next game's kind of a fucking stinker, I'm just probably gonna end it for the night. I don't know. Just getting really annoyed and tilted. The best of 5 with John went fine. The last game, like, it sucks that I couldn't beat the Blob. But I think what sucks more about why I couldn't beat the Blob is I knew what the Blob was. I knew it was coming. I built specifically for it. But then I learned why the Blob works is not just because it's a good idea. It is a good idea. It is. I'm not trying to say, like, this Blob's so stupid. It's like, no, I understand it. But, like, the fact that your units just don't work properly for some reason with the Nurgle models. Like, most Game 3 models, for some reason, are just not designed well. Tzeentch being an example. So, like, the fact that all my units just T-posed on him and I lost a game because my units literally wouldn't do anything. Vargulfs and Crypt Horrors fucking looking at you guys. So that's really annoying. The Skaven game was really annoying to lose. And then to come out of it and they're like, okay, well, I'll just recenter. I'll play some for fun games in the Vermin League. And I have a game like that where my cold ones just don't do fucking anything. Like, they had that part where they all clumped up in this tiny little clump on the Outriders that were netted instead of spreading out like a normal cavalry unit does. And I'm like, I have no idea how you ended up in that tiny little clump hitting one Outrider, but I need you to hit the whole unit. And then it's like, all right, well, now surround Balthazar Gelt and get that tiny little clump. And they're like, we did, and we didn't hit him at all, even though you gave us Harmonic Convergence and netted him in place. I guess we'll all just die to Spearman instantly. It's like, all right, fuck this game. So, we'll see. All right, I went Skaven, Brett, Tzeentch. No bans. He went High Elves, remove Tzeentch. Okay, I'll go Skaven. As much as I feel like Imric running shop over my entire Bretonnian army again, I just won't do that, so we'll play Skaven. We'll play the build again, see if it's just a bad build or see if I need to play it better. Oh. And Howling Warpgale was worthless. I was hoping to just lock down, Phoenixes in combat with Gorich, but Phoenixes took no damage from what I did net them down, so I should just take Cleansing Ruin. But it's the same build otherwise. Took 2 Globes, 2 Jezzails, Gorich, Warlock Master. Make yourself feel better by playing a quick battle. I actually keep losing on quick battles because I try to have fun on them, and then I run into some really degenerate shit and just get my shit kicked in. Like, oh, I'm playing a quick battle, it'll be fun, haha. I'm gonna take, like, Savage Orcs and Savage Orc Biggins and Wurzag, and I'm gonna have a Savage Orc army. Oh, fuck, the other guy brought, like, High Elves with a Silvering Guard front line, a million archers, and Imric on a dragon. Oh, and then I just get roasted. I don't know. That's, like, fine. It's just I can't, like, meme around on quick battles. It would also be trying hard. If I'm going to try hard, I'm at least going to play Vermin League. Okay. So this is the more standard build that I had. It's the same thing, except I have my second globe. Because the map isn't gigantic, so I'm not super worried about triple bolt thrower or quadruple bolt thrower. So now we can't Fate Abuna one globe and get rid of it, which is nice. Yeah, don't love the deployment zone at the moment, but we'll do what we can. Get some clan rats, mix them with some Skaven slaves. The front line will hold a bit longer. Get some more Scavino slaves. So we'll see. And this time I won't just int Gorich. When I think he'll be fine, but then Tyrion comes around and beats him in the face. Gorich only really wants to fight with his buffs, and then I was clearing out some random archers, but Tyrion came back a lot faster than I had thought he would. And then Gorge got stuck and I couldn't move him, so then I just had to make him fight, and that didn't work out, obviously. I don't want to be this close to my Giselles, but the deployment zone is so small. Whatever. Are Savage Orcs ever worth picking? Unfortunately, absolutely not. No. Their physical resist does not help them as much as just having the armor of Orc Boys would. Orc Boys or Orc Boy Biggins. I mean, Orc Boys or Orc Biggins are just kind of better. So, we'll see. This is the last series, or we'll have one more series after this one. Bunch of High Elves. That one has a Fate of Bahuna. And then there's a shit ton of archers, some rangers, dragon princes. Interesting. I'm not gonna have Flensing Ruin ready by the time. Not gonna have Flensing Ruin by the time that lady reappears in Fate of Bahuna something. The High Elves can regenerate Winds of Magic much faster than me. Because I think it's like 20 for an overcast. So. Yeah, I can't see her. There she is. Maybe I can hit her with it. She doesn't walk away right now. Yeah, she's out. She's faster than me. Okay. So let our Giselles continue firing. Dragon Princes and the crazy elf bitch are rolling around. These are basic archers. Okay, let's shoot the 11 Sea Guard instead. Okay. So Gorge honestly doesn't have a whole lot to do. Because there are not many there aren't birds for him to really punish. Spin. There. Blender up some dragon princes. Another Fate of Bahuna is going to finish off my poor little globes. Rip. Can the Fireborn actually just take a frontal charge with a metric fuckton of rat ogres? No. Alright. Can't say I'm disappointed about that result. Because if he could, oh boy. Here she is. Continue whittling her down. Okay, Giselles are keeping everybody moving. These guys have terror routed from Gorich. And Giselles are just about out of ammo. Why is Gorich moving so slowly? Go, Gorich, go. Damn it. Fucking Dragon Princes are in my way again. Spin and at least try to do some damage to you, but... There's more Dragon Princes. Okay. Doing our best to disrupt some stuff out here. Rat ogres, come back. Alright, so we're currently just trying to chase down some stuff. Get some good damage out. You retreat for a little bit. You come with me. You try and fight that lady until you get your Flensing Rune up in a couple seconds. Then you can kill her. Alright, you should be able to win that duel, but you never know with birds. Birds are kind of wild. Birds might be able to beat a Doomwheel caster guy and a Flensing Ruin on top of her. Oh my god, she is kicking his ass. 44-30 versus 35-32. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I'm losing this badly. Jesus Christ. And she is not taking a lot of damage from that Flensing Ruin. Like, not as much as she should be. Alright, kind of got it there. For a little bit. Okay, doing our best. You're gonna spin and clear out some things. Y'all are fighting Dragon Princes. You can come back. Y'all are doing your best. And that lady fucking lived. I thought for sure that Flensing Rune was gonna get her. Whatever. I'm gonna juice up Gorich's melee stats just to try and get some sauce out here. Damn, though. Was that just a really unlucky Flensing Rune cast as far as the... You know, the ticks of damage went? Because, like, it did, like, no fucking damage to her. He does have 2,700 values, so clearly he's been doing something. Damn. Alright, Gorge does get them to rout. He's hanging in there. You are too. Giselles are out of ammo, so at least I can stop protecting them now. Dragon Prince's fighting the last. And the elf bitch either went off the map or is currently cloaking herself, and then she's gonna reappear and Spirit Leech Gorge in like a second. Oh, and of course you run off. Yeah, they don't have the Lord has recently fled trait. She's back. She's right there. She did hit Gorich. Now he's in melee combat to try and keep him in the fight for a little bit longer. Damn it, he routed. Ah, fuck. Oh, he's back. Hello. Okay, you just run away for now. Fireborn are seriously fighting at the very end. That bitch is back yet again. Gorich returns. This guy's routing on his own. Gorich, I just need you to get close enough to her to rout her one more time. If you rout her, she'll shatter. There you go. Good boy. Honestly, you're gonna have to keep chasing that thing or you're gonna rout too, bud. Okay, so their Lord has shattered. Warlock Master's coming back. Are you serious right now? It's just damage sustained. Oh my god, so he's actually just going to route off the entire map. Gorich routes while chasing routing units, and he has positive leadership. Oh no. I can't believe that elf bitch gets to come back with 100 HP, but my lord is going to route off the map with 450, 487. God damn it, man. And we lost that game somehow. Oh my god, that is so sad. That's the saddest fucking thing. Gorich routing while chasing stuff. Ugh. Ugh. I'm so sad, dude. I'm probably done for the night. I'm gonna review that replay, but like sometimes you just gotta know when to fold them, and this game is not having my shit. Full mobility is calling for you? I tried that earlier. It didn't work. It's just sometimes, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just being real. Like, sometimes you're just having an unlucky night, and that's it. And you just gotta know when to call it. Yeah. Bad night, what can you do? Okay, so for the first Flensing Ruin, 5,080 hit points. First Flensing Ruin does 1,400 damage to her. Roughly. We'll say 1,400 damage. So she was at 3,500. Second overcasted Flensing Ruin does 1,500. So in two Flensing Ruins, we've done 3,000 damage. 3,000 damage in two Flensing Ruins. Okay. Then she goes and attacks my guy. Eventually, he's realizing he can't escape her, so he's going to turn and try and fight her. She has 42 melee defense. He has 35 melee attack. Let's see if he ever hits. He misses his first one. Hits. And then he throws a Flensing Ruin down. He misses a whole bunch of melee attacks. He misses again. He's hit one melee attack that I've counted. So he missed a fuck ton of melee attacks, got his ass handed to him by her, gets pushed off. And this Flensing Ruin... ended up doing... Okay, so with the Flensing Ruin and all of his melee attacks, they did about 1,700 damage. So that means... he either hit once and the Flensing Ruin did 1,500 as usual, or he hit twice and did less than usual, or... I mean, we know he hit at least once. So it was either once and usual, or, like, none. Anyway, Rat Ogres are over here just fighting Dragon Princes, but Dragon Princes 48 melee defense versus 26 melee attack. I guess the Rat Ogres are just gonna get their ass kicked. And then this bitch, how close does she get to the edge of the map? She rallies right at the edge with 0 leadership, and then she comes back. Okay. So then this guy, what are you at? Damage sustained 53. -1 leadership all of a sudden. Routes on his own. Okay, cool. So my damage sustained is -53. Now it's -51. Now it's -47. Okay. He's at 500 HP. -47. He takes 20 more damage and he loses like almost 30 leadership off of 20 more damage. Okay, so his damage sustained is just too much. He can never come back because of that extra 20 damage. Okay, what happens to Gorich? Why does Gorich route? Because I was hoping I could hold on to him till the Dragon Princes come, then I could at least get off one more Evisceration. Enemy routing, base value 70. And he just routes! And he just routes! And he just does! For no reason! What? What? When did he go negative? When did he go fucking negative? Okay, he's back. He's back. He's coming. Damage sustained -74. Base value 70. That elf bitch doesn't have -74 damage sustained when she's at this. And he just routes again! What the fuck? Now the Lord Fled recently came up, but he was already routing! What the shit? Why does he keep routing in positive leadership? That elf bitch came back at 0 like twice! Oh my god, I hate this fucking game, dude. That is so upsetting. That's the dumbest shit. That's the dumbest shit. So my Lord goes from having a -47 debuff at 514 HP. He gets down to 489. It's a -74. Vigor, maybe? The leadership thing said he was +1, then he just routed while being +1 for no reason. It was pretty great. Well, I'll get back to that part. Because I just want to see what happened again. I also want to see what her leadership debuff was. So she has Archmage of Death, has a hit... God damn it, stop highlighting random things. She has a hit point pool of 5,000. My guy has a hit point pool of 5,000. So they have roughly the same hit point pool. How big was her damage debuff when she got pushed off? Also, if he had hit one more attack, he would have killed her, but he missed like a whole bunch in a row. Damage sustained -80. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. -88. -88, -80. Then she's back with 0 leadership. Damage -74. And then Gorich routes, but that one's more legit. So friends routing and damage sustained, she's at -2, -6. Flank secured, now she's at +3. Her flanks are secure? Did my guys get a flank secure buff? No. We don't get flank secure buffs. Enemy routing. Flank secure. But my flanks aren't secure. Then she shatters. Okay, so pause. Okay, you have a flank secure buff. That's fun. Now what's your overall? Yes, they have like the same damage sustained threshold even though he has 300 more HP. Okay, now what the fuck happens to Gorich? I'm watching even more closely than last time somehow. Enemy routing +8, damage sustained -74, base value of 70. Okay. And I specifically don't want to turn him around in case it goes like enemies are behind you. Enemies routing goes down to 5. And then he just routes! He just routes with positive leadership! It never went negative! It literally never went negative. What the hell, man? That's so fucked up. The Gorge comes back. 1, 1, 1, 1. The Warlock Master is still on the field, so he doesn't have the debuff yet. One. How close are you to being off the field? 1. I'm curious if it is the Lord leaving that breaks him, or if it's just he breaks beforehand. As soon as the Lord leaves, he breaks. So it's really hard to tell. I mean, I don't think he had the debuff up on his, like, unit card yet, but sometimes the unit card stuff's a little delayed. I don't know. His number never went negative, and then we just fight Dragon Princess at the end and lose. God, that's so upsetting. I don't know, man. It's just not my night. It's just not my night. I'll save that replay so I can at least turn it into a funny haha video, but I don't know. I'm gonna go play something else. God, I'm so fucking tilted. That is upsetting. Ugh, lost my best of 5, then went 0-2 to some dumb bullshit. Because I should have won the high elf game. I really should have. First game, the Lizardman game, I don't know. We had some dumbass cold ones being dumb, but he might have still won because his build was just really good, but like the cold ones being dumb was not helping my mood. That last game was just fucking tilting. Hey bro, you literally said before the game started that if this game doesn't go well, you'll probably be done for the night. You want to have Gorich route at positive leadership? You want to have the Elf Lady come back at 0, enough to cast a Spirit Leech onto Gorich? You want all that to happen? In the same game? We got you, buddy. Stop fucking playing Warhammer 3. Alright, Warhammer 3. I'm sorry for playing. I hate it. I'm so tilted. Alright. Good night, everybody. Good night.